Hello, welcome to the X2CPA channel. This is the tax planning series. My name is Charlene. I'm a CPA. So far, we have shared with you 9 important tips to reduce your taxable income for year 2021. And here's a summary of the 9 strategies.
Tip number 1, IRS Safe Harbor Rule. Business owners can take advantage of this by prepaying their expenses up to 12 months, and they are able to take this deduction in year 2021. Tip number 2, maximizing depreciation deductions. Right now, the most powerful one is called bonus depreciation, meaning if you purchase equipment, laptops, furniture, or even certain vehicles, you are able to take 100% deduction. This actually will last through the end of 2022. Tip number 3, taking advantage of your business credit cards. What you might not know is that as long as the transaction is posted on your credit card before December 31st, it can be considered a deduction. Tip number 4, don't miss out on all the deductions. We found that many business owners don't track their mileage, and that is unfortunate because especially for those of you who actually drive around all around town, that adds up to a lot of mileage, which also adds up to a lot of deductions. Tip number 5, deductions are never enough. This is actually relevant to you business owners out there, especially during COVID, because all of you, I assume, work from home. And working from home means you probably purchase a lot of things for your home, and because it's for business, these are actually considered deductions. Tip number 6, retirement contributions. Even though year 2021 is over, you still are able to contribute to your SEP in 2022 as long as you do it before the filing deadline, and it will still be considered a tax deduction. Tip number 7, how to get into the zero tax bracket. For those of you with kids, this actually will be very applicable to you because you can actually hire your kids to do work for your business, and not only will they get an allowance, it will also be a great learning experience for them. Tip number 8, don't leave free money on the table. As an owner of a pass-through entity, you are actually eligible for the qualified business income deduction. Essentially, this means that you are eligible up to 20% deduction from the profit that you generate from your business, depending on income limitations or whether you are a specified service business. Tip number 9, how to shift personal taxable income to C corporation. As an ambitious entrepreneur, you do want to consider opening up a C corp. This will allow you to defer income and at the same time unlock deductible fringe benefits.
So you have watched the 9 strategies in this very last video, which is the most important and final tip for you. As a business owner, if you have a profit for this year, you need to remember to pay your final estimated payment that is due January the 15th. Now you need to submit a check or you can do electronic payment. When you make that payment, you need to make sure to select the criteria or the type of payment should be 1040 ES PV4, that means payment voucher number 4. If you have S corporation or if you have a partnership, you will need to file your tax return or your business tax return by March the 15th. Your personal tax return is due April 15th. Now, if you have a business, it's important that during this time you finalize your year 2021 numbers, which means you need to make sure that all bank reconciliations, credit card reconciliations, payroll reconciliations are properly done to close out the year of 2021. Oftentimes, business owners miss out some deductions because their credit card or some other statements or loan statements are not properly reconciled. You also need to make sure that there are some deductions such as home office deductions or auto deductions. If you have not included as part of your filing, you need to make sure you compile the information so that you will not miss those deductions. For meal expenses, you need to make sure that you are not missing any supporting documents. Make sure that you have proper documentation for your mileage, for your meals, or any expenses that you are going to claim for year 2021. One other pointer for everybody is if you hire independent contractors, do make sure that you also file the 1099 reports, whether it be a 1099 NEC or if you need to issue 1099 miscellaneous form, make sure that you file those forms by the deadline, which is January the 31st. The last part is just to share with business owners and any individuals filing your tax return. This year, we have seen trends and a lot of individuals start trading crypto, any virtual currencies or even NFTs, and a lot of time you may not get a clear-cut report from all these trade activities that you have carried out throughout the year. Some people use a third-party vendor to generate the reports such as Coinly, and what we have seen is sometimes there are some missing transactions, or you may actually be missing certain losses that were actually not included in this report. So be sure that you have proper bookkeeping for all these transactions, and our advice is not to rush to file all your tax return. Make sure that it's accurate, make sure that you do not lose out and miss any deductions. And if you ever need help, please reach out to us. Pick up the number, it's 832-295-3353. We would love to help you, and we'll keep on producing more videos to help you increase your tax savings. We hope you like this video. If you want to support us, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Goodbye.